Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not either of any of these blokes. This is JoelChaletos, or JoelChaletos from Rain Clan. Joel in the IS7, Joel running around in one of the popular tier 10 heavy tanks, the Russian IS7. The Russian IS7's got a 130mm gun, 490 alpha damage, 250 penetration with standard rounds, 303 with APCR, which is premium ammunition on the IS7. Now if you're in a clan and you're trying to do some tier 10 clan wars and you're not sure which line to go up, the IS7 will be a very, very good choice. You'll get, if you're limited to the amount of tier 10 vehicles that you've got, then I highly recommend the IS7. I've got one, I haven't played that many games in it. I've had it for a while. I've been grinding my other tanks, but the IS7, certainly if you're doing clan wars, the IS7 is a tank that often gets a run in clan wars or tier 10 advances. If that is still a thing, tier 10 adventures. Joel from Rain Clan is on Himmelsdorf. Only 2 tier 10 tanks on each team in this battle, and that's pretty much a dream matchmaker from Joel's point of view. Plenty of soft, juicy targets. Unfortunately, his first 2 shots don't do much towards a Jag Tiger, apart from maybe shaking him up a bit. Now, the 215B on the enemy team is the British. It's the original British tier 10 heavy tank, the FV215B, and it's also a bloke that I used to be in a clan with, AOC Monitor, a hell of a nice guy. He was in 1AR for a long time, a very, very good player indeed. And that's what Joel's looking at down the Banana Road. AOC Monitor in the FV215B, as well as the Jag Tiger. Now that Jag Tiger will be feeling a little bit nervous facing a tier 10, and that's why, because Joel's just brought his damage count up to 1,000 by putting a couple of shots into the Jag Tiger. And I'll make the money shot on the enemy team in the Conqueror gun carrier. That's the tier 10 British self-propelled gun, the artillery piece, the one that can cause a lot of pain. And I guess I'm tipping. Look, I don't have one, but I'm told that the arc in the Conqueror gun carrier is very, very good. Like the shells go quite high and drop down quite sharply, which would enable maybe in a city map like this to maybe do some more damage, or land a few more shots, I should say. Only shot. He knows what he's doing in the Conqueror gun carrier. JoelChaletos, or Chaletos from Rain Clan, is in the IS7. He's continued to look at this Jag Tiger. Pops another shell. He's gone for the gold rounds. Only got 3 gold rounds left. Now that sounded like the Jag Tiger just fired, possibly towards the E75, but it sounded like it may have been high explosives. I'm not really sure. I've been seeing a little bit more high explosive shells in the games I've been playing, being shot by high explosive shells, which is an interesting strategy. Anyway, enough talking garbage. To have a look at the map. The hill has been totally overrun. The Carnarvon T49 and the T32 all been killed on the hill. The E75 picked up the kill on the Jag Tiger, which Joel did so much work. Nigel Nomates in the T49. If you're watching, you don't need to call people fucking retards just because they die. That's terrible. The T49 doing what a lot of players sometimes do when they die. Hang around, stick in the chat, blame everybody but themselves. I don't know. Is that maybe it makes maybe it makes him feel better. JoelChaletos though is not stuffing around. He's not distracted by the chat. He's going to grab a kill. We'll call that a seagull kill if you like. 6 hit points for the Tiger 2, but that brings his total damage done up to 3,000 hit points. Now, it looks like he's looking for me. I'll make the money shot in the Conqueror gun carrier. He's down there. He's looking around. He can't see him. There is a Patriot tank, though, and Joel says, no worries. I'll just auto-aim. Ram kill. Ram kill the T26 E5P. That's the Patriot, and that evens it up with 2 kills, 3,743 damage, 1,360 blocks. There's an E75 on the cap. JoelChaletos, he's not stuffing around with cap points though. He wants to kill some more tanks. The score's 4-6. He needs to get rid of some of these guys to make sure, maybe if somebody does cap it, he wants to make sure that they don't get killed. Still down by 2 tanks. 4-6 is the score. 4,309 damage. Nigel Nomates is still, that's why he hasn't got any mates. He's hanging around like an absolute donkey in the chat as JoelChaletos says, hang on, I'm carrying this. Hold my beer, I've got this. Picks up the kill on the T54 Mod 1. That's a Tier 8 Premium Russian medium tank. And Oho gets taken out by the Conqueror. That's Damo. There's some good names in this. That's what I love, the Aussie server. T69 looks like he's looking for the money shot. He does. And the old mate, the money shot in the Conqueror gun carrier gets taken out by Gandalf. That's a bloke. What was that movie? Gandalf? Harry Potter? Something like that. Anyway, another ram kill. That's 2 ram kills to JoelChaletos from Rain Clan. Gets rid of the T54 at tier 9. Starts to cop a few snipey shots. There's always some cheeky bugger sniping from the hill. And of course, JoelChaletos from Rain in the IS7. 5,283 damage. 2,730 damage blocked. He's going back. He's looking for the Samua. The Samua, if you want to see what the Samua's like, check out the review that I did about a week or 2 ago. That's the new tank that's just joined the premium shop. The Samua gets taken out by the Udes. Udes going back for resets and another kill. The score's 10-9 now. Nigel Nomate's not really talking too much now. Look, maybe he was just having a bad day. JoelChaletos going for the kill on the Bulldog, doesn't quite get it. The RU-251 shoots him again. He aims and shoots at the FV-215B, but I don't think that shot landed at all. His damage is 5,283. 3,780 damage blocked. 1,156 assisted damage. And he's doing the right thing here, going after the tier 10 tank on 400 hit points. 1 straight into the back. Should pick up kill number 5, and that's only 1 kill off a top gun. Let's see if he can do it. The score's 12-10. 5,683 damage. A heap blocked. Plenty of assisted damage. He's looks like he's clearly looking at the AMX M451. That's a new tier 9 French heavy tank, and it really is a heavy tank, unlike some of the other French heavy tanks, which are not heavy at all. Joel's down to 1,440 hit points. Side scrapes. Shoots him once. Did he get the tracking shot? It looks like he might have. 358 health left on the AMX. I'd be going right up into his face here. You don't want to miss out on this kill. Got plenty of health. He can afford to take a hit. Doesn't matter because he bounces the shot. Kills the AMX M451. And that is the top gun. 6,352 damage done by JoelChaletos from Rain Clan. Chaletos or Chaletos? I hope he tells me it's an excellent. He's sitting on the cap now, waiting for the RU-251. Now that RU-251 has been sitting up on the hill all day long, and that it gets rid of him, and he's just been sniping from the hill all game. 15-11 in the end. Nigel No Mates has gone suspiciously quiet in the chat, and that's because well, he's blaming everybody but himself. Look, I'm not sure if he might have had a really, really good game. Who knows what he had? Not as good as Joel, though. Joel got the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Hand of God, Spotter Medal, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effects, Shell Proof, Steel Wall, High Caliber Top Gun. What didn't he get? He got everything. He had plenty to do with the demise of all those tanks on the right-hand side of the screen. Topped the score charts comfortably with 1,260 base experience, 7 kills, 6,790 hit points of damage. 20 shots fired, 16 hit, 15 did damage, 4,720 damage blocked by armor, 1,156 assisted damage, and what just happened there? Not sure what happened there. But anyway, we're going to move on to our second replay. Let's just see how he went with credits. Still made plenty of credits too. Did have a bit of a battle payments going on of only about 10,000, but 45,500 credits. That's with a premium account in that 7-minute game. He certainly did his job in that one. And I don't like naming and shaming, but Nigel No Mates only did 1 shot of damage. That's all I'm saying. And he spotted nothing. But not a bad game from JoelChaletos or Chaletos from Rain Clan in the IS7. As we move on to our second battle in this double shot of Tier 10 action, this is going to be a little bit different today's video as we're into World of Tanks 1.0. This is the old mate Skims AU, Skims from Pyro Clan. Skims, one of the, he's been around for longer than I have, I reckon. He's a hell of a good caller, a very good player, and he's the one, if you ever see him in a battle, if you're playing against Pyro, pretty good chance he'll be calling the shots, and he knows what he's doing. This is in the Foch 155. The Foch 155 is similar to the FV-215B. It's the original Tier 10 French auto-loading tank destroyer. That was replaced by the AMX Foch 50B. This is the Foch 155. It's got 3 bullets in the clip. And of course it's 155mm, 750 alpha damage, 293 penetration. That's with standard 395 penetration. With premium rounds, which are heat rounds, as he aims towards the AMX 1390. Now he will not need a heat round to go through that tank, but 746 damage. The old mate IMC Jimmy, he likes his tank as well, because just for that big 750 alpha damage, just it's like, I don't know, when you get those big shots in like a KV2 or the FV4885, it's just those big. And in fact, he got three rounds in the clip. Skims from Pyroclan, he knows what he's doing in this. He's pulling back, he's taking a reload. It does have a long reload though, like it's easy to say, oh yeah, 3 750 alpha damage rounds in the clip. That's going to demolish, it's over 2,000. That's we're well over 2,000 hit points of damage, potentially with those 3 rounds. But of course the reload time is, look, it probably feels like about an hour and a half when if you're really sweating on that on those rounds to get back into the gun. 1-all's the score. They're playing on Paris, and Skims is not sitting back like a tank destroyer sometimes does. Is getting ready to ruin this E75's day. 1 shell. Wait for the reload, even though it's an auto loader, is a bit of a wait. Bounces the return shot. The 30B pops Skims for 393 hit points. He's got 1 shell left. He's not going to reload now. If that AMX 30B pops around the corner as he reloads, he knows he'll be in trouble. But look, AMX 30B is quite likely can count as well. He might have been able to count that was 3 shells. Puts the shell into the 30B, sets him on fire. That's tier 10 tank on the enemy team. Only 5 tier 10s on each team. The IS7's already been taken out on the enemy team. And of course the IS7 on Skims team's been taken out, as well as the Sheridan. So they've got a bit of a disadvantage as far as tier 10s go. But the scoreboard isn't looking too bad at 3-4. Two tanks just got taken out. And Skims waiting for that big bad French gun. That is a 750 alpha gun just to reload. And if you can get a couple of full rounds out, you're already going to be up to like 4,000 damage. Skims is up to 2,815 hit points of damage now. And bearing in mind, he didn't use all of his rounds, because one of them was to finish off a very low health target. Puts 1 shot into the Type 4. This is the kind of tank that the Foch 155's good for. It's getting rid of those tanks that have got a hell of a lot of hit points left, as well as ruining the day of another tank with a derp gun, the T49. I wouldn't. Is it a derp gun in the Foch 155? The 155mm high explosive anti-tank, 750 alpha, 395 penetration. That is enormous, especially when you're up against when you start shooting. Oh, you know, he shot the T49. He shot the AMX 1390. I think that was his first kill. Look, 4,820 damage done. Again, bearing in mind, a couple of those rounds didn't do 750 damage because, of course, the AMX 3090 was very low health when he killed him. And as was, I think, the Type 4 Heavy, the final shot into the Type 4 Heavy was didn't get the full 750 value worth. But he's getting guns out of the game. That's what it's all about. Skims AU from Pyro moving around to try and sort of use this tank destroyer as a flanking vehicle. That AMX 30, that's what he's probably looking at. That 30B, I should say. 1 shot for that kill. He's got the back of the E3. You want to get rid of that tier 10 TD. There you go. 2 shots, 2 kills. Fixes his tracks, and that T30 is also a 1 shot. Can he do it? Yes, he can. That's the top gun. And he sent me a message. He said, even though this tank's supposed to be, I don't know, I can't remember the exact words he used. He might have used the word piece of garbage, but gee, in the right hands. 6,149 damage. 880 blocked. He did block a shell from, I don't know, who did he block a shell from? It was a while ago now. I think it might have been 2 shots from that AMX 30B. Only 2 tier 10s left on the enemy time. The enemy team. The AMX 13105. That's the auto-loading tier 10 French auto-loading light tank. The Jagdpanzer E100, who's just been derped down to 45 hit points. Skims AU from Pyro. He's on 6 kills. 6,149 damage. A little bit blocked. But they're only up by 2 tanks. He's still going to have to do a little bit more work if he's going to turn this epic performance into a win. Running into the middle. Looks like most of the... Not all the enemy tanks have been spotted. That Stritzwager 103 has not been seen all game. 13-105 and the AMX 30 are currently lit over there in the east. There's one of the artilleries, of course. You shoot an arty. I think you could pretty much shoot any artillery in the game with this tank, and you'd pretty much one-shot it. 11-7 the score now. He's got a full clip loaded, and I reckon he's only going to get the chance to empty this 1 clip before the game is all over. Picks up another Picks up another kill in the, what was it? The T49. Now there's 2 enemy tanks left. The Stritzwagen 103-0, which has not been spotted all game. The M53, M55, unsurprisingly, not spotted either. He's got 2 rounds left, and he's 1 kill away from a Radley Walters. There goes the M53, M55. Is he going to have this Radley Walters stolen from him? I don't know. Here's the Stritzwagen. He only has 2 shells remaining. He can't kill him with 2 shells. There's one of them. Takes him down to 700. Shoots him again. He does. What did he do? He rolled high, 770. Copped a little bit of friendly fire from the Conqueror gun carrier. But in the end, grabbed his 8th kill. Confirmed the win. Confirmed the Radley Walters. And let's have a look at this result. The AMX Foch 155. The original Tier 10 French auto-loading tank destroyer. The one with 3 big. How big would the shells be? Well, the 155mm, Stewie, that's how big that would be. Ace Tanker Mastery Patch, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Radley Walters for getting those 8 kills, including that epic one right at the end. High Caliber Top Gun, Yule Beauty, Skims AU from Pyro. Have a look at all those kills, tanks that he killed, damaged, took out of the game. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 8,145 hit points, 8 kills, 1358 base experience. That's the base score. That's not with the double or a premium account multiplier. That's the base score, 1358. Clearly topped the charts, nearly double what the bloke who came second got in that FV 4005 with the derp cannon. 14 shots fired, they all hit and penetrated. 8 kills. Wow, what can I say? A little bit of block damage, well, 1200 block damage, a little bit of assisted damage. Ace Tanker did cost him a few credits, even with battle payments on, and that's because he was firing premium ammunition all day long. Maybe he's going for 3 marks of excellence on that tank. I'm not sure. Not sure if you saw, but there was certainly 1 mark of excellence on that French gun barrel. An epic performance. Thank you very much, Skims. Thanks, JoelChaletos, as well in the IS7. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.